Do you want to become best doctor in your city? Do you want to be known as a top clinician in your city? So then this is video for you. If you're a doctor and if you're visiting this channel for first time and if you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. My name is Dr. Nitin and I create various tips, tutorial ideas and strategies related to doctors and helping them to grow their clinical practice. And you can subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell icon so that whenever new video is published, you will not miss that video. And let's get come back to your today's topic, and let's get started with the topic for today: how you can become a best or top clinician in your city. So there are few steps that you need to follow, and if you follow that, I'm sure that you'll be able to achieve these results very soon. But you need to follow these steps diligently. The very first thing is obtain a relevant education. So you might be wondering, I'm already a doctor. What education do I need? Becoming a doctor by acquiring the graduation degree is the first step of your medical or healthcare practice. The journey begins after that. You need to continuously evolve and educate yourself in various aspects. You need to evolve in your clinical aspects, how you communicate with your patients, how there are various advances happening in your clinical specialty. So graduation is just the first step. After that, you need to complete your specialization and super specialization. So you need to acquire those relevant degrees, education, and you need to be having a learner mindset. You need to surrender yourself for lifelong learning. Then only you can become a top city clinical specialist. So if you are clear with this, let me know about your learning journey in the comment section. Then the next point is you need to gain clinical experience. If you're a special doctor, this is very much relevant to you. But even if you are an experienced doctor, you need to increase that experience level with very challenging scenarios, because healthcare is a very unique field and every day, every patient is a unique situation, and you need to manage that differently. Even with the same patient with the same diagnosis, you you can manage that patient in different ways based on certain parameters. So you need to develop that skill, and that skill can come only by experiencing, getting that experience your clinical practice. Then you need to stay updated on various medical advancements. So people feel that only I am attending CME for the sake of getting the credit points. So please grow beyond that mindset, and there is much more things to learn beyond those required CPD or credit points. You need to upgrade yourself so that your patient can benefit from it. Okay. What new medicines are there? What what are the different strains of viruses or organisms in the current situation in your locality? How those are reacting responsive to different medicines? So you need to be stay updated on all the aspects related to diagnosis, managing the patient, what are the treatment modalities, medicines, surgeries. So stay updated with those medical advancements. Then you need to build a strong communication skill. Communication skill it is a part of every business, but when it comes to interacting with your patients, it becomes more critical, because now it's not just only for building a rapport, but that clarity of communication can change the outcome of your clinical management. If you are understanding some wrong information from your patient, or maybe your patient is not able to understand your communication, he might give some wrong information, and that wrong information will lead to wrong diagnosis and wrong treatment. it does not hold the value in building the relationship or building the rapport with the patient, but it has a medical legal significance also. That's why building those strong communication skills is very necessary. Then, as a doctor, you need to develop empathy and bedside manner. So you need to understand what the patient is going through. Then you will be able to manage that patient in a better way. And when that patient also understand that you are able to understand patient's situation, that patient is more likely to come back to you, and he's definitely going to talk about you to 10 more his relatives, friends, and his circle. And those uh, people will come to you as a patient in future. So builds a kind of chain with the mouth to mouth publicity because just because you being empathetic towards your patient. So that's why building that empathy and feeling the pain of patient is very critical in becoming the top-notch doctor. Then the next point is to build good relationship with your colleagues, not within your uh, team, but within your hospital setup. If you're part of a big hospital, you need to be able to work with different department people, irrespective of what clinical specialty, or even if they are not clinical experts, they are just academic or support staff. You need to have a good relationship with them, and also with the professionals within your city, with your clinical specialty or some other clinical specialty. You need to have that friendly relationship with those professionals. Then that friendly relationship can help you in different ways. Can help you increasing your uh, clinical efficiency, and it can give you some superpowers which you may not have when you don't have that relationship with other professionals. So focus on building those relationships. You can participate in various conferences, events, some meetings, or you can just build some friendly and family relationship with other professionals. Then you need to seek mentorship from experienced clinicians. Yes, even if you feel that you have some experience, you have got the knowledge, you can manage your patient by yourself, but believe me, there is always some next level, and you need to go after some guru, some guide who can help you with giving that uh, guidance and clarity about various medical conditions and various treatment modalities, what's happening in the market. So you might be even super technical, but the technicality, technical advancement is one parameter, but it cannot replace the experience of a senior clinical professional. That's why you need to have that guidance from senior clinicians. Then, as I mentioned, you can always attend conferences and workshops to build personal relationships with other professionals, but it also gives opportunity to understand what is happening in particular clinical field, clinical specialty. What are the different treatment modalities or medicines that are coming into the market? So it will help you to stay updated, and when you are staying updated as comparison to your competitors, you are going to use those technologies in your clinical practice, and your patient is going to experience that technology is going to get better with the medicines or the technology, and that's why it is going to benefit you again in the long run. Then you need to stay to committed to lifelong learning. This is the point I'm repeating again. I said about this at the beginning of this tutorial also. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so that this channel's tutorial will help you to learn and understand various aspects to build a powerful clinical practice. So stay committed to lifelong learning. Then embrace the technology in healthcare. There are various technologies that are coming in. Blockchain technology is there, digital technology is there, artificial intelligence or AI technology is there, and many more technologies are coming in the market. I have created a detailed tutorial on various technologies which are present now and which are coming in the future within healthcare. So you can check out that video and make yourself aware about those technologies so that you are prepared, you are ready for the technology, and you are not falling behind your counterparts in the healthcare field. Uh, Embracing this kind of healthcare advancements in technology, you can not only stay updated, but you get that competitive advantage over your competitors. Then next thing is to prioritize patient-centered care. I have seen many various clinical professionals which are focused on building their business, but along with that, you need to also prioritize your patient healthcare because if patient is not improving, whatever things you do, how amount of knowledge you gain, or how many numbers of your degrees or certifications you achieve, that is not going to help if you're not focused or you're not helping your patients to become healthy or to improve his health, your health. So that's why the patient has to be core of your clinical practice. You have to be always worrying, working for that patient. Then next thing to make you a top clinician in your city is to strive for excellence in diagnosis. So uh, it has been very common practice to use various diagnostic tests. Yes, those are needed in certain cases for medical legal purposes. But I want you to develop the clinical expertise so that you can diagnose the patient just based on the history or maybe just on the basis of clinical exam. Can you build that superpower for yourself? If you can do that superpower, you will be ahead of all the remaining clinicians in your city. Even they use very advanced technology, you can definitely build with when you are expert in your field, in your clinical diagnosis and clinical management. So build that superpower for you. So if you like this point, please give me a thumbs up for this video because I have bringing this kind of ideas and putting it together for making you best clinician, top clinician in your city. So let's move to the next point. You need to participate in continuous professional development. So as I mentioned, do not restrict or limit yourself just for sake of the credit points. You need to actually embrace the knowledge and implement that knowledge in your clinical practice and be a lifelong learner. Then you need to contribute in medical research, participating in various research related activities. So you can start it in your own clinic or hospital, or you can volunteer to uh, go or collaborate with certain research organizations and work with them. It will give you a different perspective of managing your patients, looking at the same medical conditions and treatment therapies. It will give you a different, completely different outlook, and it will be definitely helpful for you long term. Then the next point is that you can uphold highest ethical standard. Uh, these days, many clinicians, there are very quiet clinicians and clinicians who are doing unethical practices just to gain the financial or monetary benefits. But believe me, even if you practice ethically, you will be definitely outcompete those quacks or unethical clinicians because they will not be able to sustain their practice for longer time. But when you are practicing ethically, you will not have anything to fear or worry about it. You will definitely have the support from your patients when you are ethical clinicians. And this will give you a fruit which will stay with you for a longer time. So that's why I always focus on ethical practices. And if you want to build that ethical practice, I invite you to join my live webinar. You can check the details in the comment section and description section of this video. This is a free workshop for doctors, and you can join this. And how we will discuss about how you can ethically grow your clinical practice without doing any kind of malpractice. Let's meet together. Let's discuss this thing and let's grow your clinic. And I hope and I wish you become the top clinician of your city by following the tips and ideas. I will come with another tutorial for you next episode. Till then, Dr. Nitin signing out.